Hello again, this is Elliot Schlissel, and we're going to talk today about why do-it-yourself divorces don't work well. There are a number of companies advertising on the internet about doing your own divorce. These companies are run by paralegals, some are run by computer people. Generally, the people involved in these companies are not lawyers. The companies try to provide you with forms they claim were developed by lawyers. They claim these forms are all you need to do your own divorce. Unfortunately, the do-it-yourself divorces don't work that well. Many of the do-it-yourself divorces are accepted by some courts, but not other courts. However, these forms do not necessarily provide divorce documents suitable for you or your family. The divorce companies do not provide legal representation or legal advice. Sometimes the forms they utilize do more harm than good to your family situation. Numerous people have come to my office who have been involved in divorces with these pre-prepared forms. And in some of these cases, they've lost custody, they've lost their assets, they've lost visitation with their children. Large numbers of couples using these forms are generally on good terms. They use these forms with the hope of saving money. However, simply stated, uncontested divorces, which are generally the least expensive, are not that difficult or complex, and lawyers will do them relatively inexpensively. There are many assets subject to equitable distribution that these forms don't deal with. People can lose homes, 401ks, 403bs, businesses, professional licenses, stocks, bonds, and other assets need to be dealt with in divorces. Using pre-printed forms won't help you deal with these assets. Another issue in divorces is medical insurance. There are specific rules in New York concerning having medical insurance available for both parties to a marriage. Medical insurance is also important for your children. Divorced kids won't help you concerning these issues. A very significant issue deals with hidden assets. Suppose your spouse has assets that you're entitled to, but they're not disclosed. In a normal divorce situation, when you utilize lawyers, net worth statements will be exchanged, and the parties will get to see the other party's assets. If one party is not being honest, the lawyer will subpoena those assets. These forms or kit divorces don't help you. Another issue has to do with debts. In New York, debts are subject to equitable distribution too. These forms don't work well when people have credit card debts, personal loans, car loans, things of this nature. What you're entitled to in a divorce is that each party be able to live up to their standard of living at the end of the divorce. The divorce forms do not deal specifically with New York law. I've had cases where spouses have entered into divorces using divorce kits and then moved all over the country because there weren't specific clauses dealing with it. Other issues that these forms don't deal with involve day camp, medical expenses, orthodontia, college, and unusual expenses related to individual situation. I hope this discussion has opened your eyes as to the importance of hiring a lawyer to represent you in a divorce case.